And get free. Yeah. One right here. Two over here. Knee over here. You go down right there. Actually, right there. You're right there. You're right there. And okay, right there. Right next. And she there's a corner over there. That goes corner over there. David, come on over here. How old are you? You're 8. Scoot over. Harold? Yeah. And Amari, you're how old again? 8. Where's your birthday? Keep down one. We're just trying to scoot everybody around so that you guys are properly. You guys are not rules because you guys are all family and see for yourself. Okay, we're ready. What's up, Elijah? Oh, I gotta get somebody in. Elijah, how many strikes do you have on your belt? You have any strikes on your belt? 2? Okay, then you go, Robert, you go down to, you're older than Robert, right? You're older than him, right? How old are you? You? Joseph, I'm sorry, Joseph, how old are you? Yeah, you see what? There you go. Like that. That's close.
Okay. Show me. Great. Sleeves up. So.
Yeah, that's the, it's over like double zeros.
Champagne. Show me. Great.
Some of these are.
Thank you very much. Keep getting the other side. You're going to jumping jacks. 10, 10, and 10. Starting with you. Everybody does the jumping jack, so they count. Ready? And again.
Well, that's what I need.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Thank you very much. Running in place. With your knees down. You're going to count 10, 10, and 10. So count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like that. Make the time. Starting here. Ready? And go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job. Good. You do that again. Jumping jacks. Count 10 and 10. So you count at the top like this. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Ready? And go. Gotta count loud. Everybody to hear you. Try it again. So when you count, you gotta count for everybody. So you gotta go 1, 2, use your voice. Try that again. Count from 0 to 10. Ready? And go. Great job. Putting in place. 10, 10, and 10 again. So you're gonna count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For everybody. Ready? Starting with you. And go. You gotta count louder so everybody can hear you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, go. Ready? And hey, you two. Shh. Get on your foot.
You're welcome, Larry.
Move over one.
How old are you?
Ready? And go.
How old are you, Lori?
Count 10. Just 10. Count 10. Very good. Separate your feet. Hands out front just like this. On the count, you're going to squat down, boom, and back up. So we're going to count 10, 10, and 10. So you. Ready? And go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Very good. Jumping jacks again. 10 and 10. Starting with you. Ready? Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's a squat and push. It's like this. Knees, hands on the floor. Keep your legs out straight. Hold your body flat like this. Bring your feet back in. And then you stand up. Okay? So on the count, it goes 1, down and up. 2, down and up. Everybody see that?
Yes.
Okay, everyone's going to count 15 at a modest pace for the group. Ready? And begin. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. See? Straight out front. All the way together like this. Extend your ankle, pull the toes back, practicing the front kick position. Reach down, grab your ankles. When I count, you count back. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7,
A
8.
little bit wider. Just a little bit wider. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
A little bit wider. This time, instead of pointing your feet, you're going to pull your foot back. You're going to pull your ankle back and turn your big toe in like this. You're going to reach down over the tops of your big toe and try to keep your legs straight while you do it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Now let go and reach to this side. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Go wider, go down again in the middle. Just, you gotta push your legs straight, reach out over your toes. This time when we count, we're gonna count in Spanish. So we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Use one leg. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And in Japanese, ich, ni, san, shi,
Go, ro, shi, shi, ashi.
Good to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Ich, ni, san, shi.
Go, ro, shi, shi, ashi.
Wider in the middle again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Ich, ni, san, shi.
Go, ro, shi, shi, ashi.
Wide, reach forward and try to get your elbows to the floor. You gotta put your leg wide, reach forward, using your elbows. You gotta bring your elbows down to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Ich, ni, san, shi.
Go, ro, shi, shi, ashi.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Ich, ni, san, shi.
Go, ro, shi, shi, ashi.
Slowly, put your legs in, forward flat. Hold the heels close to your body, straighten your back. So don't hunch over like this, straighten your back. Push your abdomen out, right? Don't hunch your back. When you hunch your back, you'll be able to get your knees down low. When you pull your feet in and put your back straight, your knees stick up more. With your knees sticking up, hold the toes, take your elbows and push down on your legs and try to push your knees down to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Ich, ni, san, shi.
Go, ro, shi, shi, ashi.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Ich, ni, san, shi.
Go, ro, shi, shi, ashi.
Push them up all the way together. Good. One out, one across. Grab your toes, turn your ankle in a circle forward. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Ich, ni, san, shi.
Go, ro, shi, shi, ashi.
Switch legs. Same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Ich, ni, san, shi.
Go, ro, shi, shi, ashi.
Bend your both knees, grab underneath. You're going to roll back and forth 5 times. Don't let go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can let go. Now you're going to roll back, stand, no hands. It looks like this. 1, all the way down with no hands. Ready? 1. And from here, you're going to roll back. Do it again. 2. Ready?
No hands, Elijah.
3,
All right.
4,
No, it's even harder to get
5.
on the legs.
Very good. On your square, hands up. On the whistle, you jump. We did this first day. You're going to jump, face the opposite way like this. Boom. Stay there for a second. When I blow the whistle again, come back. I don't want you to jump in a circle. I don't want you to jump like this in a circle. I want you to jump to the right and then jump to the left. Then jump to the left, jump to the right. So you got to go and come back. Ready? That way first. Wait there. and then come back. Now go the other way. Now come back. Right, get there quickly. One, come back. Now I'm gonna blow this twice. You're gonna go there and back. So you're gonna go boom, boom, quickly. Boom, boom, quickly. Hands up. Ready? Now the other way. Don't keep going the same way. You gotta go left and then go right. Keep going the same way. Now go that way. Ready? Now go that way. Now go that way. Now go that way. Now go that way. This time when I blow the whistle, you can jump up and make a full circle and land. Boom! Back and front. Exactly. Ready? Now go the other way. Go the other way.
Don't kill yourself.
Go the other way. Go the other way. Other way.
Doing it, Daniel?
Go the other way. Whatever way you like. Yoy. Yoy is a state of readiness. That means you're paying attention, listening, not halfway. Here's the thing is, karate training requires more than many activities. Why? Because it's dangerous. We're trying to make it fun. We're trying to make it, hey, it's all fun and games, But as you get better at doing it right, it becomes dangerous. Like Thorn can kick like 45, 50 miles an hour. So a hammer, my hammer weighs 22 ounces. So my carpet weighs 22 ounces. A tack hammer, maybe at home, it's like 12 ounces or 14 ounces. If I take the hammer, boom, I hit a nail like that. Or if I drop and I hit my toe, it hurts a lot. Right? Imagine I take the hammer and I swing it, boom, 45 miles an hour. Right? Because his arm weighs like 12 pounds. Not 12 ounces, 12 pounds. So it's 10 times more. Right? You understand what I'm saying? So yoy, boom, means that you're ready mentally and physically. Okay? So if you're scratching your leg, you're looking around the room, playing, you're not at yoy, you're not mentally ready. Okay? Look, the two little ones are not mentally ready. Okay? So yoy is like this. Now, kumite, it's 2 words. Yoy is ready. Kumite means hands ready or up. Kumite means get your hands ready. Go like this. Yoy. Kumite, always with the left foot. Forward. Hands come up like this. Rear hand. It's very important. When you put boxing gloves on, we talked about this before. When you wear boxing gloves, the referee, the coach, he tapes your hand like this with about 30 inches of tape and gauze. And then they shove it in the glove, and then they take the glove shut. Okay? So when you have gloves on, right, what you learn that when he punches me, I can put my hands like this. I can go like this, right? I can wade in. And he can like punch me and stuff, and I can cover like this with my hand. I learned that. You practice that actually all the time. When you don't have gloves on, and you don't have your hands taped, you can't afford that. You can't afford to go like this, right? Because when he makes the connection, right, it's much worse. And your hands don't really cover much. You understand what I'm saying? They don't cover that much area. So you can only get hit a couple of times, right? So this is like a bad strategy when your hands are bare. When your hands are bare, you need to be prepared to use them more. Okay? So if he punches me, I need to be prepared to intercept it. Not just stand here and eat it, you know, and and expect my arm to work. I need to be a little bit more attuned at either avoiding it or intercepting it with my own hand. You understand? If I hold the hands close to my face like this, and I punch his hand, it just hits him in the face. That's all that happens, right? And I just punch him, boom. So if he puts him really close like this, I'm just gonna go boom like that, and his hand's gonna hit himself in the face. You know what I'm saying? So when you're barehanded, the hands need to be a little bit farther forward, just a little bit, not a lot, not like this, but not like this. You understand? It's very important. The rear hand needs to be here, right by your chin, and the arm tight against your rib cage. When your arms are out is when this lands, is when this lands, right? When his elbows are down and tight, it still lands, but it just hits him in the arm. So what would you prefer? You hit in the arm or you hit in the belly? I'd rather hit in the arm. Hurts less. Okay, so look, this one is tight, and this is right here by your jaw. The front hand is eye level, like this, right up here by my eye, so I could see. And I don't want it too close. I want it bent here about 90 degrees because I need to be able to intercept things, right? Here, if I wait until this punch is here for me to try to intercept, it's not enough space, it's not enough time. Space equals time. So if I intercept it just a few inches further out, right, I gain a few milliseconds, which is important. You understand? Okay, so look, rear hand here, forward hand eye level and out. Now, bouncing. Okay. When I said go, I just want you to hop like this. Up and down on the balls of your feet. Ready? And go. Just up and down. Not crazy, just a little bit. Like bacon sizzling in the pan. You ever seen bacon cook?
Yeah.
It just kind of sits there and sizzles in the grease, right? Just sizzles. So you don't have to do anything crazy. You just have to bounce up and down like this. Right now, switch your leg. Now, when you switch your leg, right, you got to make sure your hands are in the right place. Okay? So switch again. And when you switch, the hands go with you. Right? Switch. Right? Switch. Right? Switch. 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 10. Good. Now, if I stand still like this with my feet on the ground, if I was a car and one car is stopped at the stoplight and another car is kind of pulling up to the stoplight and suddenly the light turns green, which vehicle speeds up faster? The one that's stopped or the one that's still moving? The one that's still moving accelerates faster. All things being equal. So standing here like this, flat-footed, is not as good as if I have a little bit of movement, right? Because my muscles are already moving, so it's easier for them to spring into motion. Okay? Now, if I bounce straight up and down like this, all he's going to do is time it. right? So it's better than standing still, because if I just stand still, he'll get me for sure. A little bit of movement's good, but this movement's better. Forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Right? You see that? So when I'm bouncing, I want to have a purpose. When he hits me, I bounce back. And when I'm going to hit him, boom, I bounce forward, for example. Does it make sense? Okay, so look, in the mirror, guards up, hands in position. So start by bouncing up and down. That's pretty good. Now, just a little bit forward and back.
Hands up, Andrew.
All right. Now switch. Same thing on this side. All right. Switch. 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 10. Good. Now, if I bounce with my chest straight towards Thorn, like this, I give him a really big target to aim at. Right? My body's this wide and that tall, so he has a lot of target to aim at. If I turn my body sideways a little, I'm sort of skinnier. So when he makes a punch, right, it's easier for it to slide by me than if I'm standing straight in front of him. So should I bounce like this, with my chest facing him, or should I turn my body sideways and bounce? Which one makes sense to you? Sideways. Okay. So this time when you bounce, right, I want you to look in the mirror and I want you to ask yourself, is my body full facing like this, or am I turned sideways? Okay. So hand position, bouncing, body turned sideways. Ready? And begin. Switch. Hands in position. One hand up by your eye. Switch. 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 And relax. Now, we need to learn to time our bounce with our punch. So I don't want to go like this. I don't want to bounce and then try to punch him. Because when I bounce, he'll just hit me. Watch. See, I'm jumping in, and if I wait, it'll be too late. So I want to learn to bounce and punch same time. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everybody see it? First, let's give it a shot. Guard up. Remember, body sideways, hands in position, bouncing. We're going to do it 10 times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now switch. Now try it on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, the fastest way to your friend's house. You and your friend, your backyards meet up. So is it faster to climb the fence in the back to get to his house? Or is it faster to walk all the way around the block? Jump over the fence, faster. So look, punching straight is the fastest way from here to there. Anything else that you're doing is slower. Okay, so hold your elbow, hold your arm like I showed you. 90 degrees, eyes, eye level. And when you go in, you don't have to hit hard. All you have to do is extend your arm and back. Exactly. Extend it and back. Right? At the end, look. You can turn your hand a little bit. You don't have to turn it all the way like this. That's not true. You can just sit like that. See, my hand's not quite turned over. It's okay. Boom. You got to hit the knuckles. Remember the 2 dots? 1 and back. Nice and straight. No floppy elbows. No like holding your hand down here and going like that. Hold your hand in position. Straight in and straight back. Okay? You don't have to go hard. Right? You just have to go straight. Right, guard up. Up. Come on, take 10 bounces. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch and relax. This front hand is called, in karate, they call it Maitazuki. Maitazuki. You step in, boom! That's the first and easiest hit to do. Right? So it's not like this. It's not like that. Your whole body pushes in, boom, like this when you make the hit. So it's not just a little, it's not a light punch. It's a very fast, powerful punch. Right? It's not like the jab. In boxing, you jab a little bit. For range, there's a lot of reasons you jab. But a lot of times, it's not real hard. Okay? You jab like this, so you can gauge distance, boom, throw the rear hand. Right? In the karate, the front hand hits very hard. Right? So from here, oh, like this, it's very hard. Oh, hard. See the difference? The second one is the Gyakuzuki. So Zuki, T-Z-U-K-I. You spell it like this. T-Z-U-K-I. The T is silent. So you just say Zuki. 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 Zuki means to hit or strike. So if they say Maitazuki, Gyakuzuki, we're talking about hitting with your hand. Okay? Guard up. Come on, take. Now this time we're going to work the rear hand. When I say 1, I want you to step deep and drop down on your knee like this. 1. Number 2, I want you to put the right hand straight out like this. And I want you to put your left hand pushing like this to your arm. Number 3, you're going to pull your hand back, or actually number 2, you're going to pull your hand back. And number 3, you're going to push back up with your leg. So I'm going to reach with my leg. I'm going to reach, I'm I'm going to drop down. I'm going to put the punch out. I'm going to pull it back. And then I'm going to push back with my leg. Okay? So the 1, we go down. Ready? 1. Boom, go down. Block here with your hand. 2, pull it back. 3, push back up. Ready? When you push up, you got to keep your hands in position. 1, down. 2, back. 3, up. Right? So from the side view, guard up. You're going to go 1, down. 2, pull it back. 3, push back with your leg. So you go 1, boom. 2, pull it back. 3, push up. Good. Now when I say 1, go down quickly. Ready? 1, go down. When I say 2, pull the hand and push back. 3. Good. So we're gonna go 1, down. Then 2, up. Ready? 1, in. 2, back. When you go down, you have to be careful with your toes. This is no good. Don't do this. Don't do that. When you go down, fold your toes behind you like this. Okay? So it takes a little flexibility, it takes a little getting used to. But don't flip your foot over like this with your toes down. Curl them back. Ready? Here we go. 1, down. Here your toes. 2, back up. When you go back up, you got to push with the front leg. So you got to go down low and then push back. Ready? 1, down. 2, up. 1, down. 2, up. 1, down. 2, up. Hands up. 1, down. 2, up. 1, down. 2, up. Now this time, I'm going to just count 1 time. I want you to go down and up. So you're going to fire like this. 1, boom, and come back. Boom, and come back. You see it? Listen, here we go. Ready? 1, down and back up. Ready? 2. Ready? 3. Ready? 4. Step and come back. Step. Ready? 1. I want you to watch. I want you to step in and bring it back. Step in and bring it back. Ready? 3. So you're too far apart when you start. So scoop your foot back. You need to step in. Ready? 3. Yeah, like that. 4. Step in. So don't start so far apart. Don't start here. Start up here. Ready? 5. 6. Don't hold your hand back here like this. Where is your guardian? Goes against your chest like this, right? Why? Because remember, the other kid's going to hit you. So you cover that up. Ooh. All the time. Ready? 7. Cover that, right. Ready? 8. 9. Ready? 9. When you go down, don't bang your knee out. So when we went slow, we could put our knee down and rest it. It worked okay. When you try to go faster, I want you to pretend there's an egg on the floor. And I want you to put your knee on top of the egg, but I don't want you to crack the egg. You'll have like nasty all over your knee. right? So I'm gonna go down like this, watch. Boom. Now look, my knee's not actually touching the floor now. Right? So I'm gonna go 1, boom, and back. Ready, set? 1. Remember, step in. 2. 3. Step in. What you're doing is good. When you step, you don't have to lift up your leg high right now. Just step. You want to get there quickly. Right? So if I go up and then down, it takes more time than if I just step it. Just step it. Ready? 10. Right. Put it back down. 10. Good. And relax. Good job. You have a seat. So look, these moves, this is why we need to do this. Okay. So look, my Suzuki is that. Okay, now that's going to work once, twice, right? I'm going to get him, boom, right? But he's not stupid. He sees that, and when I throw it, he's going to move back. All right, so now my problem is I can't reach him. So I'm going to take that big step, boom, and get him with the other one. So I'm going to put them together. I'm going to go 1, 2. Right? When I do it quickly, I'm going to go like 1, 2, and get into the second one. Right? It happens very fast. 1, 2. Right? We're up. Boom! Boom! See it? That sets up 1, 2. Now look, just see how I step my foot to the outside of his leg. So now that I'm hitting him a little bit and he starts to lean back, I'm able to grab and trip him, boom, so I can make a play. You see how that went? So I went 1, 2, and then after the punch, I hook his foot to bring him out, to make him fall. You get it? Yes or no? Also, when he goes to throw his, Michael, right? When he throws it, I'm going to use my front hand to block and drop in and hit him with the other one. Right? So there's my block, and there's the hit to the body. Does it make sense to you? When he throws his punch to the body, I can block with my front hand, fire with the other one. When he throws the punch, I can block with the rear and punch with the front. Makes sense? So they're very important moves. Maitsuki and Kyakusuki, we spend a lot of time on it. When you go to a tournament, that's like 70% of the scoring. The rest are some kicks and a few fancy plays, right? So having a good Maitsuki and Kyakusuki are super important right from the very beginning. You understand? You can practice at home on a mirror. If you have a heavy bag hanging in your garage or something, that's great. That's good for you. If you don't have that, you know, all a heavy bag is an old king-size pillowcase shoved with all your old rags and tennis shoes and stuff you don't want. That's all a heavy bag is. Then they commercialized it, you know, and sold it. But that's all it is. If you had a canvas bag, you might fill it up with dirt or fill it up with sand. If you had a bladder, you fill it up with water. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. So you take your king-size pillowcase, shove it with a bunch of old junk, tie it off, you know, and hang it from the rafter. Bingo, heavy bag for like buckets. You see what I mean? If you have a pillow, like not your mom's there, like an old pillow or something like that, you know, you can hold the pillow and your partner can punch the pillow. You see what I mean? You don't have to have fancy equipment to spend a little time doing, especially for kids. They don't need. Like you go to the store, you think, oh, I'm gonna get them heavy bag. And then they go and basically punch it, they're like, that hurts. They never use it. You're better off, you know, for the little ones, you know what works really good is you get some of those 10-inch aluminum pie tins, you know, poke a hole, tie a string, take a thumbtack, like that. Because for a little kid, when they punch that tin, it goes, you know, makes a noise, it goes bang, you know, they like that. So they'll like bang, 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 and take a kick and stuff like that. It's good for them. You understand? It's good for everything.
Yep.
Did you follow what I'm saying? Okay. It's a little temporary. It's not going to last for 10 years, you know. But you know what I'm saying? To give them something to do, something to aim at, other than each other or not having somebody to work with. You know what I'm saying? There's a question. Yes, really good. No question. Does everybody know where they're going to school in 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'm going merchant. We might go to school.
Am I?
I'm going 5 days a week.
That's Missouri.
I'm going.
Are you guys not sure? So decide.
I'm going to school.
No? You don't know?
I think the Missouri schools are like a lot of them are pretty much open.
I go to school in Belleville. I think we should go to
Yeah, I think all the I just saw, Belleville 118 is like all of them, the whole district. Yeah, I think I saw an article about it. O'Fallon is doing part days and some others are doing part days. Gabby's going every day, but they get out at 1 instead of 3. So I don't know how that helps, but.
So some things for you to think about, you know, is you have to, summer's almost
We need to wrap it up,
over,
Mr. Nerd.
and you have to change some of your habits, right? So I don't know what time you guys get up, but the first one, we'll go to bed a little earlier and start waking up a little earlier, so you're up and awake.
She just started barking for like no reason all of a sudden.
Stand up.
She never used to bark.
Okay.
Daniel, did you do it all?
Means like this. So we're waiting
Daniel,
for
was
you.
it okay?
See this?
Yeah?
We're waiting for you. Just stay there.
Okay, Daniel, hey, I'm gonna log off. We're gonna see you later, okay?
Close out, hands to your side, chest out,
Say hi to your family for me.
looking forward.
Bye, Daniel.